Shadows in the village. Long ago, there was an isolated village surrounded by dense forests. The villagers had grown up with fears of mysterious beings living deep within those woods. However, speaking of these beings was strictly forbidden, as the elders of the village warned that uttering their name would bring a curse upon the village and its residents. The village's children, as they grew older and braver, began to question the reality of these shadows. A group of friends set out one night into the depths of the forest. They ventured under the moonlight and eventually stumbled upon a clearing in the woods. In the center of the clearing, they discovered an ancient graveyard. The gravestones were weathered by time, but still bore the markings of the village's past inhabitants. The friends started to examine the graveyard when suddenly, they felt the presence of shadows. The shadows manifested as vague figures that began to move around the gravestones. Panic-stricken, the friends retreated, but the shadows pursued them. Throughout the night, the terrifying dance of the shadows continued. As the friends ran in fear, the shadows persisted, climbing the walls of houses, forming eerie silhouettes behind windows. The villagers barricaded themselves in their homes, trembling with fear. One individual summoned the courage to confront the shadows. They went to the graveyard at night and began to communicate with the shadows. The shadows revealed that they had been forgotten and neglected over the years. It was now time for them to return to the village. From that day on, the village inhabitants began to welcome the shadows peacefully. The shadows became protectors of the village, shielding it from malevolent forces. However, this arrangement came with certain conditions: protecting the graveyard and the forest, and providing the shadows with their freedom for one night every year. The mysterious pact between the village residents and the shadows continued. The shadows protected the village, while the villagers respected and honored them. But this arrangement was only valid for one night each year, and the shadows had to return annually. Over time, this delicate balance became an integral part of the village's life. As long as the pact endured, the chilling tales of this village with its enigmatic shadows remained unending.